Okay, so once you are ready, we will get ourselves start off in a child position. Okay, so let's get ourselves start in a child position with the arms extended forward. Get your hands long to the front of the room, of your mat, keeping your eyes closed. So we're just taking a moment here, settling down as we begin with your practice. So just take a moment, just feel the breath, sorry, not your breath, your breath. So not about to setting in control for now, just to feel how the breath is flowing. So if you are feeling a little bit rushed and you're rushing off, setting up for your practice, just take a moment here, taking a couple of clearing breaths. So whereby you just inhale and exhaling out through your mouth. So just find that the calm and easiness into the breath before you really stepping into the breathing. So you can either have the knees apart or together, depending how do you feel today on the hip. So knowing that everyone has a different body and your anatomy is slightly different from others, so just choose the child position, the version that works for you for now. Everyone will be having the forehead down towards the ground. Looking at sliding the crown of your head out towards the front of the mat, so that you're trying to create some crease of wrinkles around the forehead, so that you work on extending, elongating through the neck. Letting the shoulders going down towards the hip joint. Letting the tailbone tucking under. So that you're finding your lower back, your lumbar area coming into the cat position. So it's a protraction here. So you have the belly in. So you have the thigh bone and the belly connected at the moment. Finding the ribs touching on the thighs, and you want to pull your belly button up and away from your thighs, so that you start to find your core engagement here. Whether your knees are apart or together, just finding the outer hip squeezing in. And let's bring the awareness now into the breath. How the breath flow towards the back of your heart. You should have the breath to get stabilized by now. As you deciding on your breathing pattern, your choice of Ujjayi breathing, whether you have the deep center at the back of your throat on the exhale, or so it could be you stay with the stomach breathing, so that you keep the in and the out breath with the equal length, with the equal depth. Just the one that feels for you. Using the breath, cleansing off any unnecessary thoughts out from the mind. Letting this moment, this 60 minutes of practice, to be fully present. Letting yourself to be fully immersed in the flow and the movement. And let's have today's practice to be guided by your breath. Let the breath to initiate the movement, not the movement initiate the breathing. It makes a lot of difference. And before we start on the movement, I want you to set an intention here. An intention that can keep yourself realigned whenever you're wandering away from wherever you are on the mat. You can be having an intention of gratitude. A gratitude for being able to move on the mat. Gratitude to have the time to stand for yourself during the hard time like this. Together we take 3 deep breaths here to seal the intention with us. Inhale fully through the nose. Exhale fully through the nose. 2 more. Inhale fully through the nose. And exhale fully through the nose. One last time. And inhale fully. And exhale fully. As you blink, open your eyes. Pressing your palms flat onto the mat to lift the elbows off, lift the forehead off from the ground. Press down through the palm and shift yourself forward, coming into your 4 points kneeling. Alright, we start to curl the toes under, separating your knees apart. So the 4 points kneeling is the first weight bearing on your wrist already. So I want you to really find how the arrangement of the wrist and the shoulders. So you always, in whatever poses you are working, it's about the line, the stacking line. As simple as the tabletop, it could be feel a lot on the core if you're engaging into the right muscle and the stacking of that line. So letting your toes to curl under, your knees to be just tucking right under the hip, your bellies are in. So when you are in a tabletop, you should be in a neutral. So a neutral is whereby it's in between the calf and in between the calf. So you are using the belly, your core muscle to hold yourself into the space of it in between. So from there, I want you to take an exhale to round your spine, push the mat away. Push the mat, let the chin curl in towards the throat, gazing towards the sternum. And inhale, arch your back, sink the hip towards the heel, so reach the tailbone back, sit one onto the heel. Alright, then when you exhale, scoop the belly in, you round and shift yourself, keep the round, your shoulders are still above the ribs. Okay, keep this movement and again, inhale, drop the belly, sending the sit bone back and away. So I want you to reach the tails away. It's a major arch here. And then when you exhale, curl the tails under, round your spine, coming back at the rounded tabletop. Your upper back knee is rounded. Again, inhale, arch your back, push the sit bone back, chest are facing forward, and then you round your spine and shift yourself forward into the tabletop. Hold it there. So keep the spine rounded. Let's together hover the knees off tiny bit from the ground. Little bit off from the ground. Knees are off, heels are pulling back. Your core are starting to kicking in. Hold there for 4. Hold there for 3. Reach hand. Your feet are too wide. Make it closer for reach hand. Yes. And on the 1, slowly keep the knees hover. Sink the sit bone towards the heel. Pull the knees into your chest. Keep that. I want you to kiss the knee towards the chest. Hold there first. Set your palm positions into the nice distance. Shoulders width apart. Pressing the index and the thumbs knuckles down towards the ground. Pull the belly in as the knees pulling towards your chest. Keep everything. Don't change anything from your belly button and above. As you exhale, drop the heels down. That's it. Doesn't matter if you can't touch the floor. And then again, as you inhale, can you pull your knees again towards your chest? I have you to get your sit bone far away from the shoulders and exhale, sink the heels down. The movement is from the belly button and below. Again, inhale, knees into the chest. Correct, and exhale, heels down. Very good. Now from here, we have just got to pedal the feet. So creating any movement that might be relevant for your body as we're kicking off with the movement, with the flow. So pedaling a couple of times. If you want to move, with creating some circle around the hips or the shoulders, go ahead. And whenever you are ready, I want to see you at the downward position. So let's set the palm positions once again. The step up of the palms will determine how the wrists are feeling. So those, if the wrists are uncomfortable for a long holding, always drop onto the elbows, and definitely a dolphin is a more demanding pose. Okay, all the option will be on the sit. For some who are a little bit discomfort with the palm down onto the floor, so you'll be on the sit as well. This is going to be a more harder version, but it's a good way to strengthen your body as well. Now, I want you to move your left foot slightly to the midline, to the middle, and sliding your right foot up to the ceiling. Not opening the hip just yet. Give me a single leg drop. Reach the toes away, press the palms down, push the mat away, keep the crown of your head forward towards the space between the index. And then from here, now you open up. So turning your right knees up to the side. Turning the gaze over from the left shoulder to look at your right toe. Find the opening on the side body. Keep the weight of the right and the left hand equal. As you exhale, can you pull your right knees in towards your chest, round your spine, shift your weight forward into the tiger curl and pause, inhale. As you exhale again, open the hips, stack the hips, right hip above the left, eye line towards the left toes from the left, right toe from the left shoulder, and exhale, right knees in towards the chest, shoulders above the ribs, press the mat away. Last one, open. Look over from your left shoulders into the right toes, press the right palm firmly, and exhale, curl the knees towards the chest, shoulders over the ribs. Keep the ball, just starting the weight on the tip of your left toe. Hold there for 3, 2, on the one, flex the right foot as quiet as possible, step the right foot between the thumbs. Drop your left knee down, Anjaneyasana. Okay, from there, adjust the stance. You right away feeling into the left hip flexor, press the right foot down. Curl the left toe. Now, prop yourself up first. I need you to hook your right thumb over the left thumb. Your fingers, your palms come into a butterfly position. And then inhale, spread your fingers and reach your arms up and over. Swing the hips forward and lift up the chest. Pull the hands away. Sliding your right foot bone towards the left heel. Hold there for an inhale. Hold there for an exhale. One more inhale. And when you exhale, come back to the center, unhooking your fingers. Bring your palms down towards the ground, touching the back toes, straighten out the front leg. So, resting your right hips down, press the right toes onto the ground. Variation of your Ardha Hanuman. So toes are down. If you need a slight bend on the knees, go ahead with that option. And those, if you have difficulty on getting down towards the ground, please use a block. Okay? So from there, lengthen inhale, press through the ball of those right toes, and exhale. Maybe you can walk the hands further to pull yourself over onto the right shin. So I want you to really pull in the right hips back and away. Back of your mat round once again. So go back to the sensation whereby when your forehead onto the ground, how you create those little fine lines onto the forehead so that you can drag the crown of your head further. Inhale, look forward, walk the hands in, rebending on the right leg. Back to your Anjaneyasana. Now, fingertips onto the ground, lift the back knees up, straighten up the right leg. So, pyramid variation with a wider stance. I want you to lengthen on the inhale. Keep the back heels lifted as you exhale again, fold over. Okay, the left heels might be still lifted, but you're just working on putting the weight into the left heel. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, and inhale, halfway lift. Let's take a soft bend onto the right leg. Now from there, I want you to slowly rise all the way up into your crescent, your high lunges. You lengthen inhale, pressing through the back of your left leg. Now when I have you exhale, you're going to fall over onto the right thigh. Curl your left knees in towards the chest. So your hands are forward. I have limited space here. I will just keep my hands to the back. But you have the options on lengthening the hands to the front. Now from there, lower down the right hands onto the mat, left hands onto the hip. Options, right hands onto the block. So again, those who need some props to bring the ground up, please feel free to use a block. If you don't have a block, you can always use a water tumbler as well as an option. So from there, half moon position, right foot are pressing down, left heels are reach away, curl the tailbone under. So those who are regular, left hand up to the side. Those who need support, left hands on the hip. Option, gaze up. Hold that for 4. Josie flex the left foot. I want you to work on until you can feel the lightness onto the right hand by leveraging. It's the hip, the left hip, left knees, left ankles come into one line. One more breath, inhale. As you exhale, as slow, as quiet as possible, start to bend on the right leg. Land the left foot down. Straighten up the right leg right away, left hand down, right hand over, reverse triangle. So let the right hand reach away, hold there for 4, Open up the right chest. 3, 2, and on the one, very slowly turn, following your right hand, turn towards the back of your mat. And then you bring your left hand and the right hand down. Lift the right heels up. Now from here, press your right palm down and your left hand up. Come into a twist. Back legs up straight. Hold it there. And breathe for 4. Breathe for 3. 2. Good. And on the one, you're spinning your right heel down. Keeping your left hand on top of the left calf. Open up the chest and right hand up. Lengthen. Sink through the left hip. Pressing down through the outer edge of the right foot. And slowly tip it around to bring your right arm over your ears. Reach your right hands away. Pressing firmly onto the right pinky. Sinking a lot onto the left heel. Hold it. Turn the chest. Open up onto the right side of your lungs for 4. For 3. For 2. On the one, slowly straighten up the left leg. Lower down the left hand onto the shin, onto the block or onto the ground, and then back to the right hand up to the ceiling. Hold it there. Long deep breath for 4, 3, 2. This is the Trikonasana. And 1. Pressing down through the left foot, prop yourself up. Turning your left foot in, turn the right toe out, warrior 2. Look into the right fingertips. Again, tuck the tails, lengthen inhale. As you exhale, windmill the left hand forward and down, bring your palms down towards the ground. Again, straighten up the right leg. Coming back into your pyramid position, lift the left heels off from the ground. I want you to cup the fingers onto the mat or use the block from here. You're going to do the compression from the leg. Push the mat away. If you need, bend the knees. And then you're going to pick up the right leg off from the ground, press the palm down and open standing the right leg side to the single leg side. And then slowly lower down your right foot back into the ground. Now from there, inhale, lift the heels. As you exhale, curl the toes under, go into the rounded spine onto the plank, top of the push-up. And then soften the knees, wave it back, exhale. Back to your downward dog. 2 more times, lift the heels. Push the mat, go forward into the high plank. And then soften the knees, push the hips back. And go back to your downward dog. 1 more time, lift the heels. Round your spine, tuck the tail, go into the top of the push-up. Stay there, inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, sink the hips lower, pull the heels back. Power dog, the floating dog. Hold there for 3. Pull the shoulders back. Chin in a little bit. For adjusting, chin in there. And on the one, tuck the tails, push the hips back down, position, breathe back. And stay there. Long and deep breath. Hold. 1 more breath. Same sequence on the left. So step the right foot a little bit more to the center. And then we're going to float the left foot out into the single leg top. So avoiding the hips to be open for now, just work on reaching the thigh bone away from the hip socket. Alright, now bend the knees, find the stretching line, open up the left knees into the ceiling, and you gaze over from the right shoulder into the left toe. Find the twist. As you exhale, knees into your chest, round through the spine. And again, inhale, open, scorpion dog. Press down firmly onto the left palm, and exhale, knees into the chest, round the spine. Belly button pull towards the back. Again, last one, open, hold it there, and exhale, curl it in, pause, hold, round the fingers onto the upper knee, set your toes to spine, look forward, as quiet as possible, step the left foot between the palms, and stand the right knee down. Good. So adjusting onto the position, the distance, back toes are keeping tough, hands onto the floor, slowly prop yourself up. Okay, right hip up, reaching forward, not towards the right side, yeah? right hip forward. This time left thumb on top of the right thumb. Butterfly fingers, hands up, and pulling back down. Just swing the hips forward and low. Push the hands up and back. Open up the chest and the shoulders, tuck the lower belly in. Your tailbone should be flat top here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back, inhale, center. Undoing your hands. Fingertips down onto the ground. Shift your hips back. Runner lunge. So press down through all your left toes. Adjust so that the right hips are still above the right knees. Chest forward, inhale. And exhale, maybe you walk the fingers slightly forward and take a fold here into your other Hanuman. So I lift the toes to back down, so we're stretching towards the front of the left foot. Hold it there for 3. Very good for 2. Keep breathing. And 1. Halfway lift first, inhale. So get the hands slightly closer underneath the shoulders. Soft bend onto the right knee, tuck the back toes, knees off. So a wide stance of your pyramid, straighten up the left leg. Squaring the right hips forward, spread all the toes, lengthen the heart forward, inhale. And to exhale, sink the weight into the right heels, fold yourself over, position your palms nicely so that you feel the stretch, you feel support, you are not hanging out on the joint. So the shoulders are relaxed, the crown of the head are reaching forward. I always wanted to see that nice long spine of yours. Inhale now, from there look forward, soft bend on the knees, get yourself up into your crescent, adjust and rise. Inhale, hands up, lengthen, so your hips are squaring. Now as you exhale, reach forward, pulling that right knee towards your chest first. Hold it there, inhale. Okay, then from there, lower down the left hand onto the mat, right hand onto the hip, opening up the chest to the right side, Ardha Hanuman. Sorry, Ardha Chandasana. So from there, again, find the stepping line. So the right shoulder above left shoulder above the left rib, right hip above the left hip, right knees, right ankles in line with the right hip. So the options will be playing around with the extensions of the right hands for those who are able to balance. And I need the lift on the left knee tap from here so that we are not locking those knees. Especially those if you have the hyperextended knees issues. One breath here, inhale, stay with me. As you exhale, soft bend onto the left leg. Standing the right foot as far as possible before you place it down onto the mat. And then straighten up the left leg right away. Reverse your triangle. Reach your left hand over your ear. Open up this time the left lung. Hold that inhale. And exhale. So start to turn around, facing towards the back of your mat. Okay. Now from there, you're going to bend onto the right leg. Reaching your left foot away, press the left palm down, and your right hands are up. Looking up into the twist, hold it there. Lengthen inhale. Pull the right heel further, exhale. And inhale, place the right hand above the right thigh, spinning your left heel down. Prepare for the supported version of your Parsvarkonasana. Right hand is onto the right thigh, left hand up towards the ceiling. So you still find the flattened leg onto the right leg. Strong, and then the left pinkies are pressing down. And then slowly inhale, circling the left hand over your left ear. Continue to open. Can I have your tailbone tucked under? Sliding your right hip bone towards the left inner heel. Hold there for 4, 3, 2, on the 1. Can you re-sending your left hand back to the ceiling as you re-straightening up the right leg. Right hand either onto the shin, onto the mat, or onto the block. Looking up into your triangle, Trikonasana. Hold that for 5. So keep breathing. In the Trikonasana is already a twist. So I want you to find how much you can tuck the tail so that you're finding the opening, focusing on the left side of the body for the moment. And on the next inhale, slowly ground to come up. So pivot on the right foot, turn the left foot forward, get yourself into your warrior two. The stance could be a little wider than you already are. Arms reaching up. look into the left hip. Index or middle finger, sink through the left hip. Okay, roll the right inner thigh away. And then exhale, tuck the hands down. Lift the right heel, straighten up on the left leg. So again, the left leg compressions on the left leg, fingertips onto the mat. Okay, so get your fingertips raised under the shoulders, which is a little bit more accessible, or plant using the block. So what you're going to do is you're going to round your spine. I'm going to round my spine. I'm going to roll over the ball of my left toe, and then I lift my left foot off, and then I press my palm down and extending my left leg back into the single leg down. Got it? Yes, I need to see that, and then your left leg are down. Down, down. Again, we're going to for the waist. Inhale, heels lifted, go forward into the high plank. And then bend the knees softly, raise it back, exhale. Again, inhale, go forward, so you are coming to the cat position. When you exhale, soften the knees, cow position on the side. One more time. Inhale, go forward, and this time, lower down the knees, close towards the ground, keep the toes touch, sloping down. Hold there, inhale, pull the shoulders back, exhale. Inhale, pass the heart up. As you exhale, soften the knees, raise it back into your downward dog. And we're resetting here. A child pose if you need. Otherwise, stay with me, touching your breath in your downward position. 3 deep breaths here at your own. So making sure your palms are nicely planted so that you're able to engage. One more breath. Alright, next inhale, again, right foot up, single leg dog. Bend the right knee, open up the hips. And inhale, pull your right knees in towards the chest. Hold it there, tiger curl, your shoulder should be above the ribs. Again, inhale, open into your scorpion, look over from the left shoulder. And exhale, this time right knees into your right armpit. Touch. Again, open, look over. And this time exhale, right knee towards the left elbows or left armpit, touch. Last one, open. And exhale, right knee towards the chest, towards the temple, tiger curl, hold. And exhale, flex the foot, quietly step the right foot down. Keep the left knee lifted, okay? Adjust the stance, rise up onto your high lunges. Custom position, hands up. Square through the hips. Now from there, bend the right elbows. Use the left hand, pull your right elbow to the back of the hip. Left hand up, turn the left palm down. Hook on the fingers or pulling on the shirt. Or if you are not feeling good on the shoulders, you don't have to do this. Press your head up and back. As you exhale, slowly chest over the thigh bone, elbows, right elbows pointing forward. Hold it there, inhale. Shift the weight forward, pull the left knee next to the right knee, round your spine. If it's too much for the shoulders in the finger binding, let go. Inhale, to standing up onto the single leg. And exhale, knees next to the right, left knees next to the right knee, extending your left foot back, variation of Virabhadrasana 3. Again, pull your left knees in first, round your spine, tuck the tails, and slowly standing up on your single leg position with the cow face hand. And exhale. Knees next to each other, then you slowly extend from there. And last one, knees in towards, round your spine, and slowly standing up. Hold that inhale. And as you exhale, slowly pull your knees back, standing warrior 3, hold one breath, inhale. As you exhale, let go the bind, lower down the right hands onto the ground, left hands onto the hips, or open up to the ceiling, half moon, Find your second time in the half moon, find the differences here, one breath, inhale. As you exhale, again, soften on the right knee, land the left foot down, straighten up the right leg, and then your right hand over the left ear, right ear, reverse triangle. And inhale back to your center. So I want you to pivot onto the right foot in. Left toes and the right foot all parallel. So slowly fold forward, come into your prasarita. So lengthen inhale. And exhale to bow. Now from here, walk the right hand slightly further. Curl the left hand towards the outer right shin. Okay, I will be turning around so that you can just have a look if you're unsure. Shorten the stance if you can't catch hold onto the opposite leg. Left hand go over towards the outer right foot. And then walk the right hand towards your outer left foot. Bending the right elbows so that you're turning your right elbows away towards the directions where the left toes are pointing at. Come into your revolve position. Hold it there. So your left elbow is pointing towards roughly where the left toes are located at. Yes, correct, Elaine? Yes, correct. Yes. So for Li Chen, I want you to turn more onto the right elbow. There is the right elbow. So for Jamie, if you are not sure, so it's the right elbow is your key focus. Your right elbow to be pulling towards the left big toes. This position. If it's having difficulty on the tightness on the shoulder, use a towel, hook over the left leg. Right hand hold the towel so it creates more space for you to find this action. Okay? Yes. Hold that. So I'll be turning facing the back on you. One breath here. Inhale. So holding your right hip in, your right hip might want to go to the right side. Don't let this happen. And exhale. And slowly release. Then as you release you from your revolving position, just follow yourself towards the back of the mat. So turn your left toe towards the 12 o'clock, bend onto the right knees. So again, right hands are down, left hands are up. So turning your left toe towards the left, dropping onto the outer edge of your right foot. Lengthen inhale. And exhale, sing the hip flow. Again, inhale, over. And exhale. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Good. And inhale, slowly coming back. Turning your left toes down to the 12 o'clock. Tap your back toes. Now spinning your right heel down. This time, your left hand is onto the ground or onto the block. Okay? Open up, right hands up. Send the right fingers up away. So I want to go for a half bind. Turn the right thumbs away and bring your right hand over towards the back. This over the left thigh. So the option is half bind, whereby the right shoulders are pulling away, tuck the tail. So this is not tucking, I want the tuck. And option for a full bind for those who can, left hand, left shoulders under the left leg. Reach your left hand to reach towards the right finger. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, stay there. On the 1, half or full bind, come into your triangle. Again, hold it there. So focusing on how much you can revolve on the chest. Okay, onto the chest, open up, and draw the right shoulders away. Hold that for 4, 3, 2. Now on the 1, keep the half or the half bind or the full bind of yours. Turn the left toes in. Okay, adjust the right foot if it's too far. Bring it in closer. Keep the bind and just turn away. So it's a variation of your forward fold, right-legged. So turn the right shoulder and look up. Hold them. For 4, 3, 2, and very slowly on the 1, release the bind and walk over towards the front of your mat. Turn the right toes forward, left heel lifted. Okay? So from there, press the palms down, straighten up the front leg, the compression, tuck the finger, round your spine, press down through the right foot, keep the left heel as high as possible so you have more space, lift the right foot, and send the right foot up and away, swing the legs up. Okay, now from there, from your single leg dog, pull your right knee into the chest. Don't move the shoulders already. Just stay in the downward dog, right knee towards the chest, and then you bring your right leg over on the top of your left leg. So it's a lady cross. So I have my right leg on top. Now from there, turning your left toe, turn the left toe, so that your warrior one back foot, bend the left knees, sink the hips low. This position, so your palm is probably in front of your face or around your left ear. Inhale here. Exhale, open your revolve back plank. 2 more times. Again, sink the hips low. Inhale. Correct. And exhale. Squeeze between the inner thighs. And last one, inhale. And exhale. Open, open. And slowly place the left arm down. Lift the left heel up. And open up your right knee towards the ceiling. And pivot onto the left foot. And slowly drop the right toe behind the left leg. Prepare for your mountain. Inhale, power the hips above the floor. Exhale, press come up into your mountain position, flip dog. Hold it there. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and slowly on to 1. Turn the chest facing towards your right side. Pulling your right knees in. Lower down your right palm. Coming back into the downward dog. Inhale. Lift the heels. Round your spine. Come into the top of the push-up. Inhale. Stay in the hip floor. Flipping dog. Lift the chest. And exhale. Raise it back. Downward dog. Stay now. Stay there with me. Option for the child position for some. Otherwise, please stay in the downward dog. And hold. Hold for 4, 3, 2, very good. And on the 1, we are switching sides from here. Let's have your left foot up now. Yeah, part B, left leg out. Single leg up, maintaining the hips to be closed. And now bend the knees, scorpion, open up. Look over from your right shoulder to gaze at your left toe. And exhale, shoulders above the wrist, move into the chest or the nose or the forehead. And again, inhale, open. And exhale, knees towards the left elbow, curl in. Again, inhale, open. And exhale, knees to the opposite elbows and touch. And last one, open. And knees towards the nose, hold there, hold. Flexing your left foot, look forward between the index, step your left foot forward in between the palms. Keeping your right heels lifted, rising up into your crescent lunge. Stay. So if you have to touch shoulders, use the belt or your towel to assist you. If you can't access in this pose for the moment, just let it go. Hands up. Bend the left elbows. Pull the left elbows behind your head. Alright, right hands up. Turn the right palm down. Press and reach the right hand to the back. Bring it up to meet your left. Once you're there, hold, adjust the stance. Press your hip up and back, inhale. As you exhale, get yourself over your thighs. Shift the weight forward, pull your right knees in next to the left knee. There, inhale. As you exhale, press down through the left foot, kicking out from the right foot. Warrior 3, cow face 10. Again, bend the left knees, right knees in. Round yourself like a ball. And again, warrior 3. Let go the cow face 10 is really not comfortable for that shoulder. And one more time. And knees in. Squeeze the right heel towards the butt. And open to the warrior 3. Hold there for 1 pause, 1 breath, and then you slowly unbind the fingers. Place the left hand down onto the ground. Right hand might stay onto the hips, or maybe go onto the Chandrasana. With the hands extended, find the buoyancy, find the lightness on the left hand. Tap the tail, lower belly tugging in. Your core are always engaged. Hold it there for 3. Rosy flex the right foot, 2. And on the 1, start by bending your left knee so that your right foot will reach far away from you. Coming up, reverse triangle. Slide the hand, right hand lightly down towards the right ankle, left hand over, opening, now it's on the left lung. One breath in here. As you exhale, slowly come up, pivot your foot. Okay, so fold over first. You will start from the right hand to reach towards the outer left foot. Right hand to the outer left foot. Shorten the stance if you need, or use the towel. The towel this time will be on the right foot, right leg, for those who need. And then your left hand will be over the top of your right hand. Crisscross those arms. So the left hand is on top, so you pull the left elbow towards the right toe. So your right elbow, the left elbow should be reaching towards the back corner of your mat on the right, on your right side for the mat. Hold it there. Press the right shoulders against the right leg to deepen on the revolving sensation. 2, 5, harden the left hip in. 2, 4, you keep breathing for 3, and 2, very good. And on the 1, you unwinding yourself, and we're following through to turn ourselves facing to the back of the room, of the mat, and then you come into your crescent lunge again. Left hands are down, right hands are up. Your first. Inhale, lengthen. Now as you exhale, turn your right toes up, left toes up, sink the hips low, hands to the back. Hands long, inhale. As you exhale, use the oblique, lift yourself up and over. Again. Going down and lifting up. And one last time, going in. And coming up. And this time, turn back the right toe to the trough, right hand plant onto the mat or on the block. Tasvakonasana, left hand up. Working on pressing the right inner knee into the right arm. Right arm resist the press, left hand up. Turn the left thumb down, half bind. Grabbing hold over the top of your right thigh or your right knee, or right inner thigh, And option for a full bind by keeping your right shoulders under the right leg. Right hand reach for the left wrist, pull and open. And hold it for 5, 4, hold, keep revolve, 2. Now on the 1, can you straighten up the right leg? Triangle, half or full binder. Again, keep the chest. I don't want your chest facing down. I want your chest facing towards the right side of your mat. Hold for 3, 2. Keep the bind. On 1, look down first, turn the right toes in, adjust the stance, shorten the stance, keep the bind, and then pivot the toes so the toes are slightly turned in, you'll turn up. And again, pull your left shoulders away, look over towards the left shoulder, hugging your left hip in. 4, 3, 2, nice. And on the 1, unbind yourself, walk towards the front of your mat by turning the left toes forward, lift the right heel off. Prepare for the compressions of the leg. Tuck the fingers, fingertips reach under the shoulder, hook the belly in round your spine, rolling towards the tippy toes of your right foot. Now press the palms away and lift the left foot off from the ground. And slide the left foot up as the palm press down. Good. Now keep the single leg position. Don't move the shoulders. Pull the left knees in towards the chest first. Okay, then cross the left leg over. Turning your right toes towards the right side. Release the right hand. So make yourself as a ball. Sink the hips low. Bend the knees in here. And exhale, arms reach. Revolve position. Again. And exhale, sink. And inhale, open. Last one, inhale, sink. And exhale, open. Plant the right hand down. Uncross the left leg, flip it up. Left leg over towards the back of your right leg. Tippy toes, inhale. And exhale, lift the hips. And look up. Hold there for 4, 3, 2. On the one looking down slightly, shift the right shoulders above the right rib and pull your left knees into the left armpit. Start triangulation and then left hand down, left toes down. Table, downward dog position. Inhale, glide forward, high plank. And sink the hips low, sloping down. And exhale, slow back, downward dog. Hold it there. Again, child pose is one. If you need one more sequence, as you're accessing into the pose, stay there and breathe. Hold. One more deep breath. Wherever you are, down dog. I see you there. Similar flow, adding in some in between those familiar poses as you're accessing into the final pose, and then what will be towards the cooling down as well on the counter poses as we flow in. So once you're ready, stepping into the nice position on the downward dog, pull the wrist in. So this time let's pick up the right foot. Once again, open up your right knee towards the right side and left side, open up the hips. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten up the right leg into the ceiling, open up your right leg towards the right side, and continue that movement, reaching your right foot to the outside of your right thumb. Place it down. Drop your left knee down. Keeping your back toes down, straighten up the right leg, variation of your half split. Flex the right foot. Okay, hands is inside of the right foot, lengthen inhale. And exhale to fold. If you're able to drop the elbows, go ahead. If you can't, you are absolutely fine. Hold it there. Your focus is not about where the elbows is. It's about how much you can press the right hips low. Dragging your right toes towards the face, towards the knees. One deep breath here, inhale. And exhale. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Now from there, press the elbows up. Press the right foot down. So from there, just turn your left toe slightly towards the right side first. Coming up onto your kneeling warrior two. Okay, kneeling warrior two first. And then untuck or keep the toes tucked or untucked for your left foot. Tuck the tailbone for everyone. Lengthen inhale. As you exhale, lower down your right hand inside of the right foot. Left hand over into your Paschimottanasana variation. So you've been here into the full pose for a couple of times. This could be very much accessible for you for now. One breath, inhale. And exhale. Now inhale, prop yourself up. If you have the left toes untucked, tuck it now. Lower down your left hand onto the ground. Float the right foot up. Right hand up towards the ceiling. Bring your right heel towards your butt. Turn the right thumb down. Grabbing hold from the top of that right foot. You may point or flex the foot. You can keep the left hand onto the tips of the fingers or press all the way down, depending how far you are from the ground. And start to keep the right heels away, more focusing on the right knees away, and you maybe can curl the chest up to the ceiling. Hold them with knees for 3, 2, and 1. And slowly, without slingshot the right leg, let go first, extend the right foot back to the front of your back, right hands up, and then start to reach the ball of your right foot out as you tip yourself back. Okay, into your gate pose, inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, right hand inside of the right leg, left hand over, and hold it there, inhale. Keep revolve the chest and exhale. Now turning your right toes forward, bend the right knee down. Okay, you are still on the left knee. If you are sensitive knees cap, prop yourself with the towel. Now bring your right hand underneath the shoulders. If you can, the elbows down. If you can't, keep the elbows covered. Just hold it there first. Hold it there. So even though if your right elbows are floating off away from the ground, You are still working on bringing it down. Even if it's not touching, the effort of keeping it down works for the muscle, works for the flexibility. Okay? Now keep the back of your neck long, inhale. And exhale. Now from there, you're going to slide your right thumb roughly behind your right heel or next to the right heel. So all 5 fingers of your right hand will be spread out. And then you're going to lift onto your left elbow will be lifting up. Okay, press down firmly until you can straighten up the right hand. As you do so, you will be realizing that your right heel will be lifting up. Okay, I want that to be happen. So work on bringing your right hand in. If you need, please adjust the right leg more into the center so that you have more space for the shoulders. So I will go in a little bit more diagonal. So from here, I work on straighten up the right hand so that I can have my right heel lifted and then right foot hanging. Then your left hand will be coming in, grabbing hold from the top of the right foot. And again, option is the tower onto the right leg. Okay? And the option 2 is, if you need to bring the floor higher, the block under the right hand. Then from there, hold the tower or thumb or grabbing hold the top of your right foot. Same thing that you did just now, elbows up, leg up. This is your Ardha Visvamuttrasana. Hold there first. So some will be able to do the Visvamuttrasana, but I want everyone to stay with me here into the half variation nice. So I need the Marjani to turn the right chest, your right boot more towards the camera, so that remember the chest is not facing down, the chest is facing forward. It's the same thing that you did just now for all the poses that we have. Your Paschimottanasana, your triangle, your revolving side bend. Hold there for 3, hold, 2, and 1. From there you will slowly release first, just drop the leg. Okay? So for the step 2, you have the options here to stick with your option 1. Or for regular, you're going to extend your left leg out and away. So to extend the left leg out, so this pose is called flying warrior. So you need to take a float. But you are not going, it's a combination of the arm balance, but you are not flying. So if you have the left leg, the back leg, which is not strong enough to grasp, so it will be very prone for the injuries on the wrist and on the knee joint. So another prop that can help you is you can get your back leg into the wall. Okay? So because the wall will not move, and then you know that how much you push into the wall, that is indicating how much you work onto the back leg. So in your warrior 2, I'm emphasizing on pressing onto the last pinky, warrior onto the right leg. So into your Visvamuttrasana, is the back leg, is your ankle. So what you're going to do is, if you're going into the Visvamuttrasana, either you are just stay onto the mat or you get yourself closer towards the wall. If you're closer towards the wall, you're going to press probably the outer heels of your left foot towards the wall. Okay, and then do the same thing here. Lift onto the right heel, press, and extend and open. So this is the flying warrior. So this, with the wall to assist, is easier because it stops the left foot from sliding off. You may try. You don't have to straighten the leg all the way for some with a tight hamstring. I want you to feel the pose and use the body with the breath guide you into the pose. Showing up. Nice job, Angeline. Very good. So Angeline can look up to the ceiling more, reaching the armpit, fully opening the armpit. Very nice, Rachel. Good, Lichan, good try. Hold. Nice. So we should be still on to the right leg, yeah? Still on to the right leg. So remember which leg you are doing. We are still on the same side. We are not changing just yet. Yeah, correct, Marjani. So Marjani, try again. Good. So those who are regular, like Rachel, try to keep the height of the right leg. Release the top hand, the left hand, so that it's only using your adductor. Yeah. So it might seem easy because you take off the shoulders from the equation, but you're putting the effort more into the inner thighs already, your adductor. So it's the same pose with different muscle focus. So you take off the shoulders, you work onto the inner thighs. So the key thing is how much you can squeeze the right inner thighs into the right arm to maintain your right leg still there. Very good. One more breath, wherever you are. So don't worry, every time you step to the mat, it's more about your playtime on exploring your own body. Once you are done, just slowly coming back down. Okay? So you are still on the right leg forward, left knee bend. I want you to straighten up the right leg once again. Okay? You're untucking the toes. And then we start to walk ourselves. I want you to have more space at the back there. Go a little bit more here to get yourself sit onto the mat. So half hero, I have a half hero on my left leg. And then I have my right leg straightened. So before I let yourself to go into the next step, I just want you to have a look first so that later you don't have to come up and down just to see what is happening. So later from here, so if you can't do the half hero, please just go into the tree pose. Okay? So if you're on the half hero, you're leaning aside, you don't have to do anything first. I will fast forward there, talking here. So later on, you're going into the different variations. So some might be going into the final variation, which is lying down with the arm overhead. Okay? So as you come into this final variation, if you want to break further, the option is coming up to the wheel position from here. So how you're going to do it is, so you will place your right foot next to the left knee. And I will position my hands into my wheel pose hand. Okay? So remember the left knee has to press down, so you walk onto the quad. And then my elbow is skyward, my fingertip is towards my shoulder. Pressing down towards the right foot, pressing down to the top of the left foot, press and up. This is your Urdhva Dhanurasana variation. If you are not able to come up from this, but you want to go into the wheel, gradual way, are definitely welcome. Those who are here, you will be coming down back into the same position. Alright, I will guide you guys through. Take your options. Okay, taking your options. Whether if you are not feeling good online all the way down, just don't have to do that. You might be just here. Okay, listen to your body. And those who are able to go all the way down, go all the way down. Respect to that. Lace your opposite elbows, open up the shoulders once again. And then option for the wheel position. Plant your hands, pressing down top of the left foot, bottom of the right foot. If you are not coming up, you don't have to. Remember, every stage is a choice that works for different bodies. Yes, wherever you are, take another one deep breath there. Very good. Looking good, everyone. Now, wherever you are, those on the wheel, slowly coming back down. If you are not on the wheel, I want you to undo your left leg, hug the knees in towards the chest, and just taking a gentle rock from side to side. Now from there, I'm going to roll it up into your Uttanasana. The forward fold, relax the head. Feet are parallel, and tuck the tails under, round by slowly come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, and exhale, Samasthiti. We'll be flowing into the left side as we go into the same sequence, and inhale, hands up. And exhale, fold over, bowing down. Halfway lift, Ardha. As we exhale, press the palms down, downward dog. Alright, from your downward dog, inhale, left foot up. Bend the left knee, open up the hips. And inhale, re-straighten up the left leg. Kicking your left foot out towards the left side, keep the leg as straight as possible that you can, and slowly shift the shoulders forward and send the left foot outside of your left palm. Drop your right knee down. Tuck the back toe, straighten up the left leg, curl your toes towards the face, elbow down for some, or just stay with the elbow tower for some. Hold it there, focusing on hug the left hip bone into the right heel. Hold there, one deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Now re-sending the left foot down first. Adjust the stance, turning your right toes towards the back. Coming up, come into your kneeling, warrior two. Inhale, hands up. Keep the front knees at the right angle. Exhale, left hand down. Tashva Konasana, and right hand over. Hold it there. Lengthen inhale. And exhale. Inhale, coming back. So now, gracefully shift the weight over towards the right hand. Extend the left leg out. Fingertips onto the mat or onto the palm. Bend the left heel towards the butt. Grabbing hold over the top of the left foot. And kicking back and away. Looking up. Open up the chest, open up the shoulders. One breath, inhale. And on the exhale, let go the left foot. Reach up and away. And then slowly shift the weight bearing towards the left to tick-tock yourself up. Alright, now from there, you're going to turn the left toes facing forward. Bring your right foot back. And bringing your hands towards the inside of your right leg. So get yourself into the lizard position from here. Okay, sorry, your right toes are still towards the left side here. So bring your hands, left shoulders underneath the left hand, left knee. So left shoulders underneath the left knee. And then just stay there. Hold that. Okay, bigger, adjust. So you can have your left foot walk a little bit more towards the right side of the mat, which is a little bit easier. Then you'll start to lift onto the left elbow so that the left palm will be next to the left heel or behind the left heel. Slope the right hand off, right elbows off from the ground. Shift the weight, straighten up the left hand so that the right heels are lifted. Pull the left heel towards your pubic bone. Right hand hold onto the towel, which is wrapped around the left foot or hold at the top of the left foot. And open it up. Ardha Visvanicchasana. Hold there. And pull the left elbow skyward. Hold for 5. Right elbow skyward for 4. Hey, Shamin, are you okay? Tired? 3. Nice, Andy. Yeah, harder side is it for you? We chant here. And 1. Slowly release. Just still keep the left shoulders tucking underneath the left knee. So the option is, if you are getting the right leg straightened, for some, or you stay with the right knee bent. Everything is the same, just that it's more demanding as you're taking the knees off. So do the same thing. An option is the right foot go against the wall. So press into the left palm so that the arms are fully straightened. Squeeze the left leg into the left hand. Hold over the top of your left foot. Again, extend. And stay. And hold. And breathe. For 4. How's everyone doing? This time could be a harder study. For me, it's so much harder. 2. Use the block, use the towel just to prop you into the pose. And 1. Drop it down. So some might be trying without the hands. Try it over this side as well. Good. Don't worry. Moving towards the end already. So coming back down, you should have the left leg straight. Your right knees are still bent. Untap the toe. Shift the weight back. So remember, I need some space behind if you are going into the reclining half hero. And sit your butt down. If the hero leg is not available, don't fall. Widen the sit bone, those in the hero leg, flush the flesh out first. Create more space for the kneecap. Options, maybe just the palms down, lift up the chest, or the elbows down, or all the way down. Okay, half hero recline. If you're all the way down, grabbing hold on your opposite elbow. And stay. Take a moment here. So you might be realizing that your right hip is so hard to get down towards the earth. Press it down more. And the focus is, where is the right knee pointing at? I want the right knee to go down towards the earth. So if you are going into the real position, you'll be stepping in now. Sliding your left foot in, so that the left foot will be next to the right knee. Unlace the hands, palms behind the shoulders, elbows skyward, palm fingertips pointing towards the shoulder. Pressing down towards the palms to straighten up the arms so that you can lift the hip up. So tuck the toes, tuck the cheeks, press and lift. So pressing down through the sole of your left foot, top of the right foot, press into the inner side of the palm, push the chest away. Hold there. One breath. So those on the wheel, set yourself down slow and easy. If you are not under the wheel, everyone will start to release the right foot. Hands to the back of the leg. And start to rock yourself up and down 3 times. Rocking up and down. And for the 2, last one, for the 1, catch yourself, Malasana. And slowly standing into the standing forward fold. Get your eyes closed for a moment here. So just stay with the eyes closed. Feel the buoyancy. Feel how the body is swinging. Still keep the eyes closed. Tuck the tail down and back. Slowly come up. Reach the hands all the way up to the sky. Or Bahastasana. Trust yourself. Keep the eyes closed. Exhale. Palms to your heart center. Eyes are still closed. Inhale, hands up. And exhale. Feel the differences as you flow with the eyes closed here, as we still off the practice. Inhale, half lift. As you exhale, palm pressing down, stay with the eyes closed, stepping back, downward dog. Adjusting without having to see, taking out the side, feeling into the body. Feeling with the heart and the breathing. Eyes are closed. Just to visualize how that downward dog that you are at now, how it goes. And slowly lift through the heels. Shift forward, drop the knees down. Untuck the toes, flip over the heels. Eyes are closed, hands to the thighs or hands to the chest. Any position still with the eyes closed. If you are not comfortable on sitting on the heels, you can just come into your easy pose. As the eyes are closed, just finding yourself back into that line. Resist the temptations on trying to appear, to look. Trusting yourself and realign yourself with your intentions. And start to let go the control of the body and the breath. Very slowly, extend your arms out to the side of the room, reach all the way up to the sky, palms to touch. As you exhale, rolling down the palms towards the heart, taking a bow down towards the self, towards your heart. Feeling thankful for yourself for showing up on the mat. Thank you for sharing your energies and your practice. Always in gratitude. Namaste. Om Shanti. And